Hi everyone, it's Melissa Lynette and I'm here with another video. Huge shout out to everyone that watched my video last week. There's overall 47 views, which is amazing given that the video was just uploaded a few days ago. So thank you, especially to the ones have messaged me with some constructive feedback. Greatly appreciated. One of the main things that I took away from my first video is eye contact. I know in the first video I was super shy, but now I'm definitely all in with the eye contact and just making sure like you guys get to see me, you know, and just I'm here focused. So for the next few videos, we are going to pretty much I'm gonna dissect my full-on makeup routine, so that's not so long. You guys get to see step by step what exactly like the components of my full-on beat. And so for today we're going to focus on eyes, which as you can see I have a bare face. I've done no skincare prep or nothing. We're going to go straight into the eye makeup and I'm just going to show you directly how it is. So for today we're going to go ahead and use the Juvia's Place Warrior palette. This is one of my favorites for the summertime. And I'll show you the tones. I remember this palette was sold out for quite some time, and once Ulta sent me the email notification that it's back in stock, I bought it right away. As you can see, there's a lot of beautiful shimmers. These two right here are mattes, and actually this one's also matte too. It's just overall great bronzy palette, and pretty much the makeup look overall is going to be inspired by me going out. This is a look that I would do if I'm gonna go out, no matter what I'm wearing. I usually kind of gravitate more towards bronzy, sultry looks. So let's get started. First, I'm gonna take a sip. Not sponsored, but this is the Baja Blast Mountain Dew from Taco Bell, one of my favorite drinks. And now we're just I'm gonna clip my hair. So let's do an eyebrow check for this quarantine. I'm just gonna pull closer. Yeah, they look really ferocious. I can't even like deal. I usually get my eyebrows done every 4 to 5 weeks. The longest I'll go is 6 weeks. Right now we're pushing into 6 weeks. So I'm a little like anxious just having these type of brows, but we're gonna get it together. So this is from same one as last time, the Precisely My Brow Pencil in 3.5, which is a medium brown neutral. We're just going to fill in a little bit. Not as much as the first time because now the eyebrows have like grown out. I just want to fill in some sparse spots. Just a little quick. My allergies did not come to play today. I never had allergies ever, like not this bad. So I think now that I'm getting older, my body is not reacting well to it, like my sinuses and stuff. Like it's not just sneezing, it's more like the sniffles, everything. So a lot of people, they thought that was funny. I put in little breaks. It's a sneezing, you know, because it's weird. I'm very obnoxious when it comes to stuff like that. Okay. This brow has always been my fuller brow and thicker brow than this one, believe it or not. But this brow is like my favorite. I don't know why. You could see like all this stuff going on. I know most women, they like to carve out their brows with concealer to try to clear that up. I personally, I don't like carving my brows because I don't know. I just think I like the natural feather look. And not only that, I have very sensitive skin where it's acne prone. So by putting too much in a delicate eye area, I don't want to kind of block my skin or, you know, like cause pores to build up and blemish. I don't know. It's just something I prefer not to do. So let's see. Now we're going to move on to the P. Louise eyeshadow base. This is in Rumour 2. And I'm going to actually apply this today with a brush. As you guys can see, I have my face brushes in here. finally, because, you know, that was I didn't have a lot of them. They were still drying. So now that we have them, it's all good. When I use a brush, let me just show you guys. I only use that amount for one eye, which oftentimes can still be too much. I'm focusing the primer mostly on the lid. I'm not going to carry it up too high into my crease. Sometimes I like to put all over. Sometimes I just like to put in my lid. It really all depends. I don't really have a specific look in mind. I'm just going to go with the flow, which is sometimes what I normally do when I create my going out look. I like to just have fun, be in the moment. Granted, this is if I give myself enough time to get ready. Sometimes whenever you go out on a Saturday night, let's say, you know, you run your errands in the morning, nail salon, hair salon, whatever you gotta do. Then you're like, oh crap, I have to go to the mall. I need a top or I need a pair of shoes because I don't have time during the work week to get it. So then you gotta do that. Then by the time you do your running around, then you get home, it's like 6 o'clock and you're like, okay, I'll relax, take a nap. You know, we don't gotta be ready till 10, 11 o'clock. And then boom, that time, the moment you get inside your house, from the moment you stare at the clock, then it's like, damn, it's time to get ready. At least for me, because I take forever to get ready. Like, it's a whole extravaganza when I get ready to go out. I need music. I need a pregame. You know, makeup. For me, it's kind of hard to say if my hair or my makeup takes long because I feel like I spend the same amount of time. Unfortunately for me, with my hair, it's never done. I have to kind of like wash it, blow dry it, and then either straighten it or curl it. I usually straighten it because curling it takes too long. And then the makeup, it's just too much. So I think after the quarantine is over, you know, with these tutorials, I'm gonna learn how to like have better time management, hopefully. Maybe. All right, so I did put on the base. I don't know why, but for some reason it always looks better on this eye than this side. This side just looks more jam-packed in the crease area, but then it could also just be, you know, the lighting and stuff. I'm gonna just leave it as is. We are gonna move forward to our first eyeshadow pick. I'm gonna start with the lid. We're gonna go on with this color. This is the color Ahosi. So I'm using, this is a Clarins brush, I think. I don't know, I've had this brush for like years. I wanna say it's Clarins, I could be wrong. Just gonna take off that excess. And oh wait, let me use my handheld. I have like so many mirrors going on, it's insane. So I'm just putting this color all over my lid. Nothing too crazy. This is like a simple shadow technique that anyone can do. It's like a back and forth windshield wipe. Basically, I'm just giving myself a clean lid space color, and I like this one a lot because it's almost yellow enough, so it cancels out any pink or warm undertone underneath my eye. Just gonna add a little bit more here. And now we're going to use, I'm just grabbing brushes. I'm not really like, you know, going too crazy with it. So now for my next color, we're gonna still work with a matte. And I'm gonna move forward to this shade right here. This is Kano. And this is one of my brushes from Amazon. And I'm literally I'm gonna start off by just taking it from the bottom. Oh wait, now you can see. Not really like saturating the brush too much with a lot of color. And then I'm just gonna slowly build up that crease. This color right here is very pigmented. And I'm just looking straight in my mirror and building this up. So right now it's looking a little, I want to say like an orange cream kind of color, a little coppery tone. nonetheless, it's very much pretty. What I like about this brush is that you can see the bristles. I'm like trying to cover it. So as you can see with the bristles, it's like a circular kind of shape. So it's tapered in that kind of form. And what I like is that it just fits right in my socket where I can build my crease. As I mentioned in the last video, I'm kind of between a hooded or a mono. I'm not too sure exactly. I would love if someone can like let me know like what it is, like what kind of lids do I have, but I would say it's between those kind of lid shapes. And I struggle with eyeshadow looks because I have to create a crease, like, and normally sometimes when I do apply my makeup, I put tape underneath as a guide to help. I'm not doing that today though, because I really want this to be, you know, a fun look, and it's a step-by-step. I want to show you guys exactly what I do when I'm going out. Not because I don't always use the tape. All right. I'm going to put a little, I just want to clean up that top look. You know, one thing too is that, and this could be because of my astigmatism, but I feel like this eye is always cleaner and different. And then this other one, it's like you have to work with it more. Like that brow bone and the lid, it kind of hangs over a bit. Like it has like that hood, so I kind of have to finesse more here. Okay. I'm going to leave it, or I'm just going to, I was going to leave it, but then I'm like, let me fix it. So I'm going to actually leave it like this for now. I could always pick it up later on. And now we're going to move on to the outer corner. I like to work with my mattes before I do my shimmers. Some people like to do the opposite. It all depends. So now for my outer corner shade, I'm going to work with this dark brown shade right here. This is called Mino. And same thing, if you guys could see. I'm literally taking, this is a Smashbox pencil brush. I'm literally just taking little tiny bits from the tip of the brush. You can tap off the excess. And I'm pretty much working in this in my outer corner. All the shades on this palette is very pigmented. I know I keep saying the word pigmented, but it's really true. And normally when I do the outer corner, I just do a little bit. But now I'm actually taking this color midway into my crease, because I really want this whole eye look defined. And then I'll put a little tiny bit just to start off with in the bottom. Okay, I'm going to probably just start off with a little bit. It's okay to kind of start off with a little bit and then build it up later on. You know, you want to take your time blending your shadows. It's not like a race. It's not a rush. Unless you got to go, then it's like, all right, well, pick and choose your battles. Pick and choose what do you want to emphasize? What do you want to get done? Okay. So this side looks more intense than the other eye, and it does happen, especially with me with my makeup application. Sometimes I go in on one eye than the other. So when it happens, I'll just add more. So the other eye, now granted, I am going to blend this out more. It's not going to look like this permanently. I'm just going to add it in the crease. So see, now this is more. I'm just going to make sure whatever dark shadow I'm putting, that it's not going too deep into the crease. It'll just stay a little over that mid-length. All right. We'll leave it like that for now. I'll go back and tighten it up a bit. I am going to go back into the shade Kano and just marry the two colors together, which would not be an issue. Okay. Needless to say, it's kind of hard for me to like, it's very rare that I use all one palette for all one eye look. Sometimes I dip into 2 or 3 more palettes to get the colors I want. I think the last time I've used this palette in its entirety was when I was in Puerto Rico last summer, and I traveled with this. And I did like probably 2 makeup looks. Granted, this is when I went out to dinner and stuff, because during the day I literally just wore sunscreen or like a tinted moisturizer. I didn't really wear too much makeup when I did my beach looks. Which, not for nothing, I give credit to those women that go to the beach with makeup on, with their bronzer and their lip gloss and their lash. I can't do that. Nah. I'd rather wear sunscreen and maybe like a tinted lip balm or something, but I can't do the whole makeup look. This is not me. It'll be too much work. All right, so I blended it out. It looks a little bit better. I'm gonna add just a tiny bit more intensity to this side. Oftentimes when applying makeup, I get stuck on 2 colors because I want it to be like the perfect blend, and then I move on. But this is why when going out, I give myself enough time to really get ready, really create the looks I want. But if I only have 1 hour to get ready, I probably would not put on eyeshadow. I would just do maybe 1 or 2 colors and some eyeliner, and that's it. But we're going out, so this is what we're doing. Okay. And now I'm still taking that same brush that Kano has in it. I'm not applying more color. I'm just blending it some more. Okay. So far, so good. I still see the defineness in my eye, but it's not like doing too much. And now we're going to move on to shimmer. So I'm trying to see what shimmer I want. Kind of in between these 2. Like this one. This one is Moremi. This one is Amina. So these are like, this one I would say is more of a yellow champagne kind of gold. This one is a lot more, I would say, rose goldish. I'm going to swatch them right now. And what I love about this is that you don't need no type of, like, you don't have to wet the brush or anything. These are very, very pressed pigmented shadows. So if you guys can see, this one is more of the yellow gold. This one is very bronzy. Somewhat of a rose gold, but has a lot more copper orange shift to it. I think I'm gonna use Moremi. So let me just get my... I don't have any wipes up here, so I'm just using tissue. But I'm gonna take a new brush. Let's see what I can find. I have some new brushes here. All right, so I'm gonna use this small brush. It's a little dense. I'm gonna start off by not using any like mist or anything like that to wet the brush. We're just gonna do it like that. Granted, I do plan on using an eyeliner for this look, so we want to keep the eye nice and simple. And boom, damn, that pigment. Get it? And with this step, you can either use your finger. So most of the time I use my finger. I don't really use a brush. But I'm using a brush now. And I mostly just focus on my lid. I don't go too deep into it. Okay. So it's not bad. It's not that it's not intense, but if I look closely, I kind of want it to be more, not too chunky. I guess that's a good word. So I'm taking my Mario Badescu facial mist. I have so many of these all over my kit, my makeup table, all that. It's really my favorite thing. Of course, I wet my mirror. Great. It's all right. So now by wetting the brush, I'm not necessarily applying more color. I'm kind of just, you know, blending it a little bit better, not making it look too chunky, because it's not necessarily a shimmer. It's a metallic, but it has like a pretty pressed pigment. I am probably going to add a little bit more now that I looked at it. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, I like that a little bit more. I'm just gonna keep. All right, cool. Now we're gonna move on. Oh, wait. There we go. Now I'm gonna move on to the next one. I'm gonna wet it some more. I want all the colors. So now we're gonna see. Yeah, it's better when I wet the brush because I can move this shadow a little bit better. I'm just packing this color on. Yeah, it came out better on this side because I wet the brush, and the way I'm packing the color, it's like, boom, there we go. Gonna fix up this side. Just in the outer corner, I want it to just blend better. Okay. Pretty good. I love the lid color. I feel like it's more in, like, more pigmented on this lid than the other. But we could fix that up towards the end. I'm gonna go back with, let's see. Don't you just hate when you apply shadow and you put the brush back in your brush area and you can't find it? All right, I found it. I'm gonna go back to Kano a little bit. And I took a tiny dip in the palette and I'm just cleaning up the crease. I'm gonna go back in my mirror. Okay, now I'm gonna take back my pencil brush, same thing, a quick little dip. I'm not gonna define too much. And then the good thing about putting color in your outer corner or even like in your bottom lash line is that you will clean it up. Like, I'll clean it up basically when my application's over, because I don't have any foundation underneath. I don't have concealer. I don't even have eye cream underneath. So that's the good thing about it, is that I can clean it up and then really touch it up to how I want it. We're just laying down the groundwork. Okay. Not too bad. I do want to blend it a little tiny bit more. So having said that, I'm going to take, this is like a flat, small fan brush. I'm going to go back to Ahosi, which is, it's that light color again. I want to put this more towards the brow bone. And kind of just tiny little cleanup, windshield back and forth. And it's just really to clean up the brow bone, make the eye look a little less intense. Go in the crease a little bit. Let's see. I think I want to add one more. That's the thing about eyeshadows. You just want to add more and more and more and more and more and more. Definitely I need a lid color. All right, we're gonna do another shimmer, but I'm gonna put it in my inner corner. That's what I meant, an inner corner highlight. And then I want to add a shimmer on top of the crease. So we're going to use this shade. I don't know. I'm kind of stuck between. This is Idea. This is Benin. You guys could see. Like, I don't know. And then this one is Dahomey. This one's really, really cool too. I think I'm going to go with Dahomey. I haven't used that one yet. So this will be the inner corner highlight. Very pretty. Very subtle too. I don't mind subtle because okay. It's very pretty. I'm putting it into the water lash line in the beginning as part of the highlight. You guys can see. And then I'm gonna add this, trying to see. I don't want to put it directly from the inner corner highlight into the crease, because that will be too much. Just packing on this color, and I'm just putting it on top of here. Okay. This would be like a finishing part. Okay, I'm gonna close so you guys could see. It's cute. It's different. I mean, I think if I was like really getting ready to go out, I would just do something, you know, just out of the ordinary, creative. And usually my eyeshadow looks, sometimes if I mess up, I always go back and fix it and then create something even better. So that's what I like about the creative process. Even though I'm not a real artist, I like to just go with what I'm feeling and what looks good, or like, okay, I have this idea. All right, so with this side, I kind of did bring it over from the inner corner, but I kind of had it hidden so you could still see that lid color. So now that gave me an idea that I'm going to do for the next eye. Okay, looks pretty cool, and I like it, you know. As long as you like it, that's what's going to make a makeup look stand out, is if you created it, you like it, it's your thing. So now we're pretty much done. I'm just going to go back to Kano. Anytime I put in a new shadow in a new spot, I'm always going back, retracing my steps so that it can all be blended and just not like a look where I'm just putting a bunch of colors together and it's just going to sit there. I'm blending as I'm going. As far as the outer corner and using the dark brown, I'm not going to go back and use that because I feel like I have enough definition in my eyes. So I'm kind of just, you know, I'm just putting that Kano color underneath. Not too bad. Alrighty, so now what we're gonna do is the eyeliner. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because we're gonna use liquid eyeliner. Now when I use liquid eyeliner, I do it in two different steps, and if it depends on which I'm using. The eyeliners that I'm gonna use today, it's gonna be this one, which is the NYX. Hold on. That's the NYX Epic liner. This is a really good drugstore liner. It's very hard to find great drugstore dupes and liners. This one, I can't really, I would say probably the dupe, it's kind of hard. Probably the Stila one, which is what I have right now, which is the Stila 16, the Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. That's what I have here. I got this from my sample Sephora Play Box, which I know that last time I mentioned it, but unfortunately they don't have it anymore, which sucks. So sorry about that, guys. They will come out with a new membership soon, and I'm definitely going to subscribe to that, so I'll let you know how that goes. But yeah, that's where I got this mini size from. So I'm going to use both of these, and the reason why is because this one has a more fine tip than this one, but then this one has more pigment. The only problem with this one is that if you're not careful, it could come out a lot. So we'll see. I'll start off with the Stila one first. Let me just shake it up. I don't necessarily plan on doing a wig eyeliner, but if it comes out that way, then that's what it's going to be. Okay. That's how it looks. Now, same thing, you guys could see. I'll do a close-up. Same way with when I use a pencil liner, I don't drag my eyeliner all out through my eye because I don't want to close it in. I usually just start from the middle of my eye and then wing it out. Because I'm left-handed, I don't know why I'm raising my left hand, but yeah, because I'm left-handed, with my left eye, the coordination's a lot better. It comes out more crisp because it's my dominant side. This eye right here is gonna be a struggle. So, and the way I applied it is I use my handheld mirror, and I kind of just did that with my left hand. The right eye is gonna be a mission. So I'm gonna bring my my desk mirror closer. I'm gonna position myself. Crap. I'm getting nervous already putting on liquid eyeliner. Let me take a sip. Yeah, this is gonna be a deal breaker, make it or break it, because you guys don't know how many times I put on liquid eyeliner and it messed up and I had to take a cotton swab, not cotton swab, Q-tip. I meant to say Q-tip. I had to take a Q-tip and like just clean it up and start. It was a hot ass mess. So I think I'm gonna use the NYX Epilene since I have to. Yeah, I'm just gonna shake that up. Now I know this is a rule I said not to do, but I do it anyway. So sorry guys. But I'm gonna stretch out my lid, and I'm just gonna take my time. Of course, I'm creating the wing before my eye is out. Ugh. Okay. It's not bad. It's just the end of my eye is here, and I created the wing there. So what we're gonna do, this is like a whole on mission, guys. I'm sorry. But, you know. Okay, that wing is way more intense. Way more intense. But the Stila did kind of like clean it up. Not to like eek. Okay, now we're creating a way thicker wing, which I didn't know I was gonna do, but here we are. So now we're gonna have to go back and fix this eye. Sucks. So for that, I'm gonna go back to my Epic ink liner. Whoa, do you guys see this? My brush is like totally like, ugh, it's crazy. That tip is like crazy. I'm just gonna shake it up some more. Okay, it didn't make it that much of a difference, but I'm a little nervous now. And the top of the eyeliner just like fell. It's already messing up. I jinxed myself. But it's okay. We're going to fix it, guys. I have faith. You guys are really getting a real tutorial. Okay. So it's not bad, but if you guys could see, there's a little eyeliner dot. So rather than getting a Q-tip and taking it out and then adding it again, I'm gonna see first if I could try to like put shadow over it to kind of just kind of make that spot disappear. Whenever I do make a mistake, which happens, I mean, no one's perfect. It's you know, so like I'm doing makeup on a client, I'm doing makeup on myself, I usually like to try to cover it up with product first. Let's see. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm taking the same brush that I used for that colored Moremi. I am just taking that edge of the brush and just kind of layering it on top. And then I'll do the same for the other side so that it doesn't look like I'm covering a mistake. It just looks like I'm intensifying that little area. Okay, and then I'm gonna wait till it dries up. And I'm just taking my highlight brush. It's pretty clean, so it's not like too much. And I'm just kind of smoothing that in. In a way, it's not bad because even though it's such an intense liner and there is glitter on top of it, it's not like, it's kind of just, it's not making it too intense. It's just kind of like putting the blend in. There's been times I had to do this before because it's like now it's 9:30, people are on the way picking you up and you're like, oh shit, this is all I have for my makeup. I gotta hurry up. So yeah, I can honestly say not all of my wing liners look like that. It's just sometimes you put a little bit more on one side than the other, then you gotta even it out, and then you're like, oh crap, I put too much. I do have other liquid eyeliners that I use. I have a sample of the ink liner from KVD Beauty. It's somewhere, I couldn't find it. This one I do like, but after seeing that tip, I've never had that tip look like that. It kind of just was like, all right, chill. So now I'm gonna look at my eye and see what it is. I'm gonna probably I'm gonna just make it more symmetric so it doesn't look like I'm trying to cover a mistake. So I'm taking that same brush. Now, granted, I could have took a Q-tip, take some makeup remover, clean that up, and then add it again. That's what I would normally do, but if I'm pressed for time and I'm like, all right, we gotta own this look, then this is what I would do. Alrighty, so that was funny. Now I'm actually gonna go ahead and clean up my eye look. So let's say if I was to do my whole routine, then I would start putting in my skincare, the prepping, the primer. Right now I'm using, this is the Believe Aqua Bomb Hydrating Toner. So I'm just toning underneath my eyes. Normally I would do my whole skin, but this is kind of just me cleaning up my eye makeup, bringing down that intensity, taking away some of the eyeliner. Now, if it takes out too much, it's okay, because like I said, we're going to fix it later. Well, it's okay, it's taking out too much. But a good thing about this is that I could redeem myself when I apply the look. And then what I would do is I'll put my foundation, my concealer, and then when it's time to fix the eyes and put mascara, I could then fix my wing. And then it'll really come out. It'll be like a matte looking wing. Yeah, it's like matte. You don't ever realize how much shadow you use until it's time to clean it up. All right, so the last step would be of me completing my eye makeup look. I would put on an eye cream. This is another one from Believe. This is the Moisturizing Eye Bomb. I also got this from my Sephora Play box. This is from the last box they just gave me yesterday. So I'm literally just taking that eye cream. I always use an eye cream right before I put on my complexion products because it just moisturizes it. It makes the concealer stick as well as the foundation. And I'm really getting that skin prepped and moisturized ready for the next step. Okay, so guys, this is the look for now. The next video, I'm gonna move on into my foundation routine. Well, the skincare prep and then the foundation routine, that's gonna be the big bulk of the video. But at least now you guys kind of saw an example of what kind of going out makeup that I do for my eyes. I know it was looking a little funny with the eyeliner, but you saw how I kind of finessed it. And the next few videos, you're going to see a full-on adaptation of a complete look. Now, I'll be honest, the next makeup look, you will see an eyeshadow look. It's probably not going to be the same exact way as I used it. I might use another palette of different kind of colors, but I will still have a eyeliner on. So just be on the lookout for that. But again, thank you guys for watching. Have a great week. Sound off below with any comments, feedback, questions. I'm all here. Bye, guys.